Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy Firm, and today we're going to be making a heavy rock Playboy Carti / Homicide Gang inspired type beat. And as always, make sure you follow my Instagram. It's going to be in the description. My beat stars in the description, and there's also a song coming out on this beat. It's Awakening by Rager. I'm gonna link that in the description as well. It comes out on 21st. This video will probably be out by the time it comes out. And without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Okay, so first things first, I pulled up Expand and I found a guitar in the guitar section. Expand has some really nice electric guitars, by the way, if you're trying to make these type of beats, the rock type beats for Carti and shit like that. It's dirty guitar, and I laid down this pattern. Pretty simple here. I upped the semitone of the bass notes by 1 for the second part, alternated the pattern a little bit. And the effects I put on here, I put on some reverb, and I use this effector preset. It's called Vox. I like using this preset a lot. It's a very good free plugin. And I use this low end. I just cut out the low ends on the guitar to make sure I had room for the 808s later on in the beat. And that was the guitar. And then right after that, I hopped into a lead. And the pattern goes like this. Yeah, so basically the pattern on the second half changes with the guitar. Just like with that, I don't know, it just changes with the guitar when the bass note changes. And then for effects on this, I added that same effector Vox preset. I added some Portal on here, and I added some reverb too, just to kind of spice up the sound. It was sounding kind of bare before. And then right after that, I made this. It's like kind of a pluck / lead type of sound. It sounds like this. And basically what I did to sauce this plugin up was I added 2 distortions on it. It sounds like this without the distortion. Very boring. And I also added a phaser and a flanger, and it just sauced the preset up so much. Like, that shit just sounds crazy. Sounds so good. And then after that, I added this bass preset. It was it's not a preset, it was a one shot. It sounds like this. Follows those bass notes for the guitar, like I said. And for the effects I use on this one, I use this like weird low end cut where I boosted the mids. I don't know why I did that, it just sounded good. And then for the last preset I used this preset in Serum. It is called Lead Cosmic. It sounds like this. It's basically like a high screechy type of sound. This is what it sounds like on the second part. Just goes up by a semitone. And the preset I used on this one, I believe I used a distortion once again. I used a flanger. I used reverb, and I used an EQ. I used the old telephone preset for the EQ, just to kind of cut out some of those frequencies and make it sound just unique. And this is what all the melodies sound like together. Let me pull them all up in one. Yeah, so it has that really nice dark feel. And then let's get into the drums. Okay, to start out with the drums, I always start with my hi-hats. I added a little bouncy pattern like this to start out with. It goes like this. Basically just a simple bounce pattern. I added a little triplet like thing right there. I added some rolls at the end with the extra like upper octave hi-hat just to spice some shit up. After that, I added a snare. It's very important in these beats to use a snare instead of a clap, because I don't know, I just think that the snares sound kind of more like rock-esque, and they sound way more harder than a clap, I think. After that, I added this snap. It repeats that pattern. That's a classic Playboy Carti snap that he's had on like Whole Lotta Red and shit like that. And that bounce where I placed it, that's the bounce he kind of uses. I'll show you with the hi-hats. Or the open hat. that snap open hat snare pattern I kind of use, definitely one that's on Whole Lotta Red. It's used a lot on there actually, just, you know, inspired by like Filthy and stuff like that and the heavy rock type of beats. And I added these 2 snares. And then right after that, I added the 808. I use this crazy ass pattern. I don't know how I came up with this shit, to be honest. I followed the bass notes to the guitar. This one went up an octave, slid down, went up an octave, went up. I don't know. I'll just play it. Yeah, so I had a lot of slides and just crazy stuff like that. A lot of pans too, just to kind of make the 808s a lot more interesting. And this 808 is so fire. If you guys don't have the typical 1K kit, for the 808 to make it kind of hit like super hard, I turned up the boost knob and I added a little bit of a soft clipper on here. And I think I added a soft clipper on the master too, just to kind of make sure that 808 was hitting and punching through like the kind of grungy low end of the guitar. But yeah, that's basically it. That's the beat. And then just make sure you guys stream Awakening by Rager, coming out on the 21st. Prod me, and yeah, follow all my socials, do all that. And here's the beat. Hope y'all enjoy.